blah, 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 blah. Oh. Okay, we're good. Alright, let me turn this fuck-ass music off. Get away. Dark, piano, ambient music, royalty-free, download sine waves. I keep on getting messages on my phone. Why can't I see chat in my... Whatever. Alright, let's do this. Get the text out of here. So today, I have a beverage that I'll be drinking. And I'll be working on macaroni. Guacamole. Yeah. Consider this a tutorial, except I might be under the influence. That's so good. And I'm getting that cough syrup taste. Alright, start this off. Wow, I'm getting a big cough syrup taste this time. Whatever. Alright. So, considering this is a tutorial, I'll definitely be taking it slower. There's some things I will explain, there's some things I won't explain. Please bear with me. Yeah. Okay. So, it's gonna be for Blender 4.5. I'm actually gonna start off by just setting up the scene. I use Eevee. Jittered shadows are really nice. Sample rate for render. With Eevee, it's gonna be really... That's pretty low. I usually go probably the 128 to 256 range for samples. Yeah, I go in fucking 16-bit integers. So I guess I'll just do 128. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna render anything, but you never know. Ray tracing gonna be on. For color management, actually, I'll do this. Just give me... What the hell? I'm getting text messages now all around. Tana. Okay. I need to be normal. So, actually, I think I'm going to start off by importing. So, you can get the models off the models resource, blah, 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 whatever. Everybody knows that website. So, it's get player model. It's... Why is everybody texting me now? I didn't get any texts all day, and now everyone wants to text me. Whatever. It's going to be FBX model. And wherever you put it, you have to unzip it first, obviously. Mac over here is an inkling. I just realized I did not download. I didn't download the earpiece, but I guess I'll do it later. Sorry. But I'm just gonna import it. I think it's player 00. Scale this thing up. Why are the models so tiny? And then you're gonna wanna do this. Okay, so I kind of want to show off world spaces. So right here, cool model, whatever. Have it here. The colors just don't really show up that bright. Like say if I wanted to change your skin color to, I don't know, white, no, blue. Look at that blue. That's supposed to be like a deeper blue. Like, and going here, it kind of turns into this weird, I don't know, colors just don't look right. If you want that deep dark blue, it's all about your color space. So, usually people would go standard. You see that? Look at that. Gorgeous, deep, amazing. I like going filmic though, because, I don't know, it's more artsy, fartsy. I don't fucking know the word for it. I always like to go in filmic space. That's just my personal preference. It is different, but I just don't really have the words at the moment because I'm fucking stupid to describe what I'm trying to go for. But I usually go filmic. You can go standard. You can do... I've never used this one before. AGX, like, I use AGX sometimes, but I just don't. Filmic log. False color's weird. Raw is, I don't like it. So I'll just go filmic. And then you have your exposure, your gamma. Why isn't it? Okay, whatever. Oh, that's why. And then also for contrast, I kind of go high contrast. Still no effect. Whatever. All right. So I'll go high contrast, filmic. You don't have to do that. You can set whatever color space you want. But yeah, now we have the model. Let's do the hair. So for hair, you could also rename the bones. I'll just do Mac. And then if you want stick armature, if you want the armature to look different, you know, there's this. But what I like to do, it's gonna be right here where the skeleton is. Data, viewport, octahedral, stick. I kind of prefer stick bones just so it's easier to be able to see. Well, not easier to see. Well, yeah, easier to see like the face. Okay. So I'll have it like that. You could also do in front, so you don't have to be going here and doing this and blah blah blah. But I don't know. It kind of gets a little bit chaotic, so that's why I kind of. Okay. Well, I do it sometimes. Yeah, that's gonna be stick bones, but unfortunately, every armature you do import, you do have to go manually and do stick names. Oh wait, that's kind of cool. What the hell? Okay. Bone colors. No, I'm getting distracted. Okay. So I'm just gonna go here. So same thing, FBX. I can't remember. I think it's Squid 5. It's gonna be Hair Squid 005. And then I think that's, yeah, the Banger Hut. The Banger Hut. I don't remember the names for all the hairstyles or the codes or any of that, but what can you do? To attach the hair, oh, no viewers, okay. So to attach the hair, you're gonna go, okay, moving a little too fast, but you're gonna go click on that armature, pose mode, go down here. It's gonna do pose, head root. It's always gonna default to the root bone. So you're just gonna go there, you're gonna go here, bone constraints, copy transforms. I just kind of eyedropper it. Or, yeah, kind of. It's going to be Mac, and then it's just going to be head. It's just the head bone. So yeah, that's going to be the hair. The hair's attached now. Wow. Oh my god. She has hair. Jeez, okay. So you are going to have to do the same thing. Go down here. It's going to be stick bones. Just like that. It's going to be the hair. Now, clothes, I can't remember what she wears. I think it's the sweater, isn't it? It's gonna be the sweater. I don't think I have it in the FBX. Not every model is gonna be in an FBX, especially if you're importing and exporting all those models from the game. But I found that doing a DAE is just fine for what you want to do. So let me get that. Where is it? Oops. Oh, I bonked my microphone. I'm so sorry. You're going to hear that. So it's just, I think it's the negative long cuff. It's going to be the negative long cuff. I have all the models just because I'm like that. 4.5 imports it so weird, but what can you do? Yeah, this is gonna be the sweater. You're gonna do the same as the hair, so ski root, and then just the same way. Ski root as well. That's all fine and dandy. And if you try, boom, there it is. But no, it's not actually connected. I'm a liar. So you're just going to want to go here. You're going to want to apply the transformation. Alt-P, clear and keep transformation. And then Control-A, all transforms. And then you're just going to want to have that still selected. Do the armature. Control-P, and armature deform. Boom. Look at that. So not only is it like that, but it's also like this. It takes the weights from the body and uses it to, bam, right there. Okay, so that's the sweater. I'll probably edit it later. I'm just trying to do basic stuff before I get to all that fancy shit. So that's the sweater. I think I'm gonna do the pants now. After I take a sip. Anyone sip? Now for the pants, I think I do have it as an FBX, so it might be a little bit easier. Wait, what is FBX experimental? What the hell? Bottoms. It's bottom 001. Gosh, they're all scaled wrong. Yep, that's the pants. Okay. So it's basically just going to be the same way. So you're going to do armature, pose, ski route. You're going to go here. Do it ski route. You might have to... Okay, no. I know for some of these models, I swear you have to like rotate it and some shit, and that's why I do the Control A. But usually it's, I guess for these it's fine. So just the same way, apply, Alt P, Control A, and then you just attach it. But bam, that's all that. Shoes, it's kind of a different story. I'm just gonna delete all these armatures. Don't really need them. I could also move these pieces, these clothing pieces, into their own collections. I'll just do sweater. Sweater, and then I'll do pants. Pants. There we go, okay. So about that, now it's all neat and organized, except the hair. I guess I could also do that. But bam. That's a big thing. Like, especially now I'm starting to realize, like, oh shit, I should probably organize things better, but whatever. Alright. So, shoot. Oh no. Are we back? Okay. That was scary. It buffered for a little bit. Oh my god, I almost spilled my drink. So shoes, it's gonna be the same thing. I do .dae. Legacy. And then I think it's the black oysters. Black. Bruh. Bro, where are they? Hold on, I gotta look for them. I have them in my thing. Did I just call them? Oh, okay. Onyx, not black. Okay. So, yeah, I have this. This is going to be different. So you're just going to do the same way as the shirts. Yeah, I just contradicted myself, but whatever. It's going to be ankle assist. So you're going to want to go here. Oh, wait, no. Oh. Bruh. How do you spell ankle? Oh. Duh. Bone is ankle assist. I just put ass. Ankle assist L. Now for the shoes, you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to rotate them. I think it's negative. Yeah, it's negative 90 degrees for shoes. Then you kind of go the same way as before. So you're going to click on the shoe, apply, Control A, all transforms. And then you're going to want to make another armature modifier. And then you're just going to want to attach it to the model. As well as that, you're going to want to attach the bone. So see? Oh, shit. You move it. Oh, no. The shoe doesn't move. You're going to want to click the armature for the shoe. Make sure you have that. Shift, click on the armature. Control P, and object. That's going to make sure that shit don't be moving without the body. Now all you have to do is click on this armature and the shoe. Shift D. Control M, X. And then you're just going to want to change the names for these vertex groups. It's going to be down here right below constraints. And it's going to change it to R. So change all the L's to R. That's going to go from left to right. So all these shoes, totally fine. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's amazing. Hold on. Look at this. Bam! Look at that. Perfection! Oh my god, bro. It's amazing. Okay. That's just about all of that. I'm gonna give her eyebrows anyway. Don't really need them, but whatever. For the eyebrows, it's just gonna be the exact same as the hair. You know what? Actually, I'll do this. I'll make her bald again. I'll import FBX. It's going to be EYB. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of just give her the thin eyebrows because what can you do? I think it's these. So head root, constraints, transforms, click on the bones, and then it's gonna be head for the head root. Also I found that you should probably also connect these bones to the corresponding head bones. So you're gonna want to do, this is head underscore intercostal. So you're just gonna want to do the same thing. It's gonna be Mac intercostal. This one's gonna be eyebrow L, so eyebrow L, and this one's gonna be eyebrow R. Eyebrow R, okay. Now basically the way that the models work on here. Oh wow. So essentially the way the models work on here is it's gonna be, what is it? It's gonna be the opposite of the side you're facing. So this side would be your left, but for the model, like for the character, that's gonna be the right side. So right side, left side, that's because the character's facing here, but right here, still the same. So this is the left side, and then this is the right side, and then that's the middle, obviously. All right. So that's all that. I think that's all of her, you know, basic clothing pieces. I'll probably get a little bit into clothing modifiers, but I'll do that on like after texturing, because really don't need to know that all right now, because it's just a lot of steps like weight painting and just these textures love to stretch so much. All right, let's start off. I'll actually organize this real quick. And then these are going to be eyebrows. But I usually like to put the eyebrows in the same collection as the character itself, just for simplicity's sake. Let's start off with her face. I'm going to go here. And I'm instantly going to, like, not visible all this. Because all you really need is just that first face thing. And even with my models, I'll just like to combine all these together and then just kind of do like a teeth rig, a mouth rig, all that kind of shit. But that's what I like to do. You don't have to do that. The main reason why I do that is just because I do characters where I have to like model the whole body. I have to model the whole face. I wouldn't want all those to like, I don't know, you know what I mean. I wouldn't want them to like change and just not align. But actually I probably should have done this first. What I like to do with the body, so I'll click all these parts. So the two faces, the head, all that. I like to do this. I'm gonna go here. It's gonna be edit mode. You can just press tab, mesh, clean up, delete loose, merge by distance, and the for merge it's just gonna be M. You're gonna do M by distance, and then you're gonna go back here to normals and then reset vectors. It works for some models, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just doing it for this purpose. I could also recalculate the outside. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So, I think we'll do the face first. So what I like to do is I kind of just try to reset all this so it doesn't need to be metallic, and then I'll also do this. So it's not face one, it's just face, so that they both use the same texture. So I don't have to like manually edit both of them. I'll also go here, and I usually do my specular for 250. It just kind of, you see, it does that, like, you can see the light. Like, say I were to turn it down, I would turn it all the way up, I just kind of do it at a pretty low value. I think there was a point in time where I did it at 5, but it's a little bit overkill. I don't know. Yeah, and then also the normal map default for some reason on the what is it? The model's resource one, it's always gonna be set to 0.3. I don't get it. 1 is the obvious default. So here, so for Mac, I don't know. She's pale, but I'll try to find the right pale tone because I don't think she should be that light. So for skin, you're just gonna go mix. It's gonna be mixed color. Put that here. Oh my goodness, it looks so bad. Wow, why is she just white thing? Phase 2 monster. It's gonna be multiply. And then, yeah, you see, bam. You would not want to use something so unsaturated. I usually go, well, when I first started, I kind of just stay in this range. Even with my characters, I just stay in that range. No, not good. I kind of try to go, like, here? What about here? But here's the thing, Mac is, like, very pale. I don't know. This will be fine for now. For the purposes of the tutorial, I'll do this. But I could also turn down the value of this as well. I don't think she has that much, like, color, I want to say. Huh. I'll figure it out. But what I would also try to do is do this. I'll do a hue saturation value. I'll kind of lower the saturation a little bit on the default texture. Not that much, but a little bit. I might shift the hue too. Jesus Christ, that was so bad. No, what is that? Oh my god. No. Okay, so I'll do 0.525. A little too much. 15. Little bit better, but I'll probably turn the saturation up a little bit. Whatever, we'll work with it for now. So I guess that's the skin. That's all you really need. I mean, other tips, I guess I could say, wait, that's literally not it for the skin. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, so rewind. I'm gonna do this. I just kind of duplicate this. I guess if you don't really want to do subsurface, you don't have to. But if you kind of want that added, I guess, realism, I just kind of duplicate the texture. But open up the other font. You're going to open, it's going to be face.trm. You're going to set that to a non-color. You're going to do another multiply. And then I kind of try to pick like a nice reddy color. Red adjacent. I might go a little bit darker, but this is just going to be a subsurface color. So subsurface color, it's going to be down here under diffuse, normal, subsurface. This one's going to go into radius. This is the color for the, okay, so subsurface to describe it. If you put your fingers in front of a light, the light shines through and you can see your blood veins and they're going to be red. That's what happens here. Like especially on the ears and the face, it kind of makes it look more human and less like a weird haunted creepy doll. I guess I could do, okay, real quick detraction. I'll try to show it off right here. So I'll do the world. I'll just do an HDRI. So for the world texture, you could do just about anything. Polyhaven has a ton of HDRIs you can use for your renders. I'll use one of those. So it's going to be environment texture. Find your HDRI. It's usually in the Blender's world thing. I don't know. I just have the sky. I'll use the sky. So I have this. It's not quite going to be ready yet. I know I'm distracting again, but you're going to shift duplicate this. You're going to go down here. This is what's going to give the face that color. This is what gives the face a color. It's going to be face.thc. This is the thickness for the face. This is going to be what makes them little ears have blood veins in them. I don't know. That's a strange way to describe it, but that's how I describe it. I feel like having it in non-color is a little bit too much. I mean, you can kind of do it however you prefer. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of prefer doing it in sRGB because it's very, very strong if it's just the non-color one. And then this is honestly, it's just going to go into weight. So that basically tells the program, okay, how see-through is this? How much light are, is going to be allowed to go through here. So if you're going to have it in non-color, it's going to be a lot of light passing through, which I guess for a paler character it might work. But this is how it looks on Eevee. It actually looks so much better in Eevee. So you kind of see that, right? It's not tuning enough. Okay. All right. I think we're good now. So you can kind of see it. It might just be my environment settings that aren't really working well. If I lightened up the environment, kind of work. But you can see the shadows are so much softer on it because it kind of has to do that. So if I take this out, 0. Totally flat. With that, you see that little bit of red. That's the blood. That's the theoretical blood of the character. That might not be the best way to describe it. I think I'm just going to import a skybox. Or I won't. Whatever. Get rid of that light. Alright, so, Mike, we don't need that. Get that out of here. Okay. So, that's the face. I could do the eyes next, but I don't know. We'll do the skin. So, honest to God, you could literally just copy paste all this. I kind of do that. It's just gonna be Control C. Go here. Delete. Control V. You do have to, replace all the textures though. So I kind of go here. This is gonna be body TRM. Non-color. This is gonna be body ALB. This is going to be body RGH, body THC. Now, for the alpha map, there actually is alpha masks for these. It's essentially just going to say, hey, make this part transparent. Make this part transparent. I'll do one right now. Okay. So it's gonna be gear alpha mask, but just for now, I'll do this. It's body MAI, non-color as well. You just plug that into the alpha. Boom! Now that part's invisible. Oh no, it's gone. Now recently, Eevee's been updated so that the alpha mask kind of look a little bit different. What I like to do, since I kind of miss that, so I think it's been a long time since I've seen that. So there's alpha hashed, alpha blended, all of those options don't really exist anymore. So what I like to do, especially for the eyelids, which I'll probably talk about this again later, is I'll just do math. I think it's just a regular math node. You're going to put it in the middle, and then it's just going to be greater than. So there, it's clean. It's nice. It's more noticeable on the eyelids and stuff, but whatever. We don't have those right now. Alright. So, yeah. Skin, body, all good, all fun. Everything's fine. I'll do, oopsies. I'll do the eyelids. Okay. So, actually, this is a thing with the Splatoon models, I guess in general, the player models. So, this part, the eyelids, and then this part as well, the inner, which is the underwear, they're just not scaled right. So for eyelids, you're going to want to go UV editing right next to sculpting, texture paint, in the default layout, because that's what I use. You're going to go up here right on the left of the magnet. It's going to be pivot, and then you're going to go 2D cursor. This is going to be ASY2. And then that just scales the eyelids properly. And then, honestly, you might as well do it here if that's what you're into on the inner model. So same thing. It's going to be ASY2. And then you see it's not stretched out. It fills the entire texture. But actually, we don't really need this inner model. And it's kind of just going to cause issues and clip through everything. So I'm just going to hide it from the viewport. Now, have all that. So we're going to do the eyelids. You don't actually need the eyelids, but like you kind of do. Like especially if you're going to be animating or just in general, you know, you need to know how to do the eyelids. Like when I first started art, I was doing my character Boopy, and Boopy, especially back then, always have her eyelids half closed all the time. Now back then, hold on, taking a sip. No, back then, I kind of just Frankensteined the eyelids. I kind of just chopped them up and made them look nice. But there is a way to have them. It's going to be the opacity. Probably could have done that, but whatever. So, see, you have the eyelids closed by default. There's 3 different eyelid textures. Oops. Error, YouTube not receiving enough video. Bitch, what the fuck you mean? Okay. So there's like 3 different eyelid textures. Well, I guess technically 5. Yeah? 1, 2, 3. No, there's like 6. Winking, blinking, all those. I think right now I'm just gonna use this one. It's gonna be opacity. So you see? Look at that. I'll do the same thing I did for the body. So you see it's just kind of grainy and I hate the way that looks so much. So I'm just going to go here, math node, plug it in between that and then greater than. And it's just going to smoothen it out. Don't really need that. I guess I can teach you since there's 5 of you here now. Hello. I guess I could honestly teach how to do the blinking thing. Like, the blinking, you know. So this is what I usually do for all my things. It's really helpful if you want to do animation, especially. So you see all these nodes, you have this, you're gonna duplicate this. Oh wait, yeah, you're gonna duplicate this. And I usually like to do, I gotta give it the mean stare. I literally have to like meanly stare at YouTube to make it play. Okay. So you're gonna want to make like, I guess you can do however many you want, depending on which eye opacities you need to animate. I kind of do 3 since there's, oh wait, no. Yeah, no, I kind of do 3. So I do opening, partially closed, mostly closed, and then closed. So this is going to be open, partially closed, mostly closed, and then there's going to be totally closed. I know it looks complicated. It really is. You don't need to change this. All you need to change is the opacity. So this one's going to be all the way closed. Where's that white? I think all the way closed is white. Yes. Okay. So this is all the way closed. And then honestly, to make it easier, you're just going to want to select it, Control G, and then Tab to close. So all you really have is this one node. This is going to be mostly closed. So it's going to be this one. I'm going to do Control G, Tab to make it a group. Oh wait, I did it wrong, didn't I? Okay, no I didn't. It's going to be group output. So you have to connect the BDSF to the group output. Alright. Well, you learn something new every day. This is partially closed. So it's going to be this. Control G. Connect it to group output and then tab. And then this is just going to be... Hello! What is up? I'm doing stuff. And this is just opened. Okay. Alright, it's Control G, tab. All connected, all good. Now for this, you're gonna want to go and make a couple of these mixed shader nodes. These are gonna be really helpful because it allows you to go in between. Or, no, not in between. It allows you to flip-flop between which one you want to do. So, if I turn all of these down, and I have this one on 0, that's going to be this one. It's going to be partially closed. If I have it on 1, it's going to be fully open. How's the rendering going? It's going good. It's going really good. Okay. I just got scared. So I gave up a shift to my coworker, and I just got the notification that says, "How was your shift today?" Jeez Louise. But no, it's going really good. So you have that. You know what? I'll switch these. So it's going to be 0 default. This is going to be partially closed. This is going to be mostly closed. And this is going to be fully closed. So that's the thing I love about this is when you're doing animation, you could literally just switch between all of these mixed shader nodes and a fully competent blinking animation. Obviously, you know, there are a couple things you have to do in order to make sure it's correct. But essentially, I mean, you basically have what you need. For the eyes, I'll do the eyes actually. So, max eyes? I don't know. I'm sorry if Miss Lilo is watching this. I'm not doing everything correct. I do apologize, but what can you do, I guess? I'm just gonna do the same as before. Now, the normals on these eyes are fucked. And I don't even do 0.25 for the specular on the eyes anymore. I do 0.1. Just so it's more shiny, reflective, like an actual eyeball is. I delete that. You don't need an opacity map for the fucking eyes. That's just gonna be 1. But even then, I have my own normal map for the eyes that I downloaded on a server. That is 7 viewers. Thank you so much. That was the most I've ever gotten before. So, I do have my own normal, but I guess I won't use it this time just because blah, blah, blah. Simplicity, I guess. And I don't feel like supplying all that. So this is the eye. Creative Liberties! Hi! Oh my god! Apples. I think I might just use black for the eyes. I mean, I'm kind of comfortable. Is this the high quality one I have? It is. Okay. So I kind of feel a little more comfortable teaching about, you know, all the complex stuff I use to like change, I don't know, change the colors on stuff. I don't know. I'll use it this time. So I'm going to go into hue, saturation, value just to make it a little bit more closer to how it looks. I'll do the value up a little bit. Because I know her eyes are kind of blue. What's this? That's like, kind of? Kind of. Okay, you know what? Maybe no creative liberties. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. Okay. Isn't it more like a purpley blue than like a bluey blue? I'll do this. Or do this. No. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. We'll do this. Purple. Yeah, is it like a purpley blue? Or is it like a bluey blue? I'll do this. This looks so scary! I guess, yeah. Bro, is there no option for purpley blue? There's blue and there's purple. I guess I could... I'll try... Huh. Not quite getting there yet. Don't worry. It's all part of... Trust the process. Trust the process. Kind of... Wait! Wait! That's kind of like it, right? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I guess I could also up the value. Kind of, yeah. Could also use the eyes of mask. Stop getting your jaundice! Oh my god! I'm sorry. I can't control it. The jaundice compels me. Oh wait, no. I could do this. So, kind of a lot of the process with this is using things as masks that maybe should not be used as masks. I kind of use... So, it's kind of like how... I did not go over that yet, didn't I? I kind of use this as like a mask, and you just put it into the factor, and boom, it kind of makes it look nice, I guess, and blah, 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 blah. God, that actually looks really good. Okay. We need salmon run music. Look, I would, but there's just not really enough. Like, I couldn't imagine hearing a fishing frenzy for like 2 hours straight over a drunk person yapping. This really does taste like cough syrup. Alright. That's the eyeballs. Did the eyelids, eyeballs. I want to do the hair. I'm really excited about the hair. Ooh. Okay. I don't know why all the models be doing this. I've reset it to 1. Reset everything. For the hair, I'll do 0.25 as well. I mean, maybe 0.1 would look good, but you also have to do the specular. Which, yeah, maybe actually... Well, you can't do 0.25 for the roughness, can you? The hair has a roughness file. So the hair is a bit rougher to do. I'm not going to lie. Big Run City Ambience 3. Is that actually real? Hold on. Have I just been enlightened? I'm looking this up. It's real! It's real! Hold on, bro. Big Run Ambience. There's a 20-minute version. There's a 2-hour version. Okay. But that's Inkopolis Plaza. Alright, chat, what do we want? Do we want Splatsville or Inkopolis Plaza? We got 2 options here. Wow, okay. Alright, I'm picking. I'm bored. I'm gonna do... Huh. Alright. We'll do dust. I'll turn my dust. Is it working? Inkopolis has more screaming. Wait. Switch. Inkopolis Plaza Ambience. Okay. Alright, Ted, tell me if you can hear it. I can hear it fine, but I don't know about you. I could turn off my... I hear it! How loud is it? Is it loud enough? Oh my god, my mic is so loud. Jeez, bro. I fucking peeking my mic so much. Turn this shit down! Lower it a little bit. Okay. Is that good? Chat, we're cooking. We are cooking. That's probably fine. Alright. Macaroni and cheese. I feel like her skin doesn't look right still, but I don't know. Is it too... How's my phone already about to die? I'll do 505. Maybe 510. So, you guys see Deltarune Chapter 3? I like Deltarune Chapter 3. It's very Tenna. I like Tenna. Alright. Let's do the hair. Okay. So the hair, I'm gonna be honest, very tricky, very hard. It's really difficult. Like, it probably took me an entire year to get a hair shader that actually looks good. I love Tenna, bro! I love TV! Imagine if that made me peak my mic. I love Tenna so much, he makes me peak my microphone. So, for the hair, I kind of want to start off with the easy stuff. So, it's kind of like everything else. You know, you have your roughness, your normals. You're going to set the normals to non-color always, forever, and always. Now, roughness, easy squeezy. Oh, bitch. Easy squeezy, roughness, into the roughness. Roughness is also going to be non-color. Any of those black and white maps, you're going to want to put them in a non-color color space because it just makes it look nice. Unless it's the thickness for the skin, which I already said, but I like to do that in a sRGB. Alright. How about that? Alright, let's get into the hair then. Let's get into the hair. I'm going to open up the .tcl file. I'm going to do a mixed color as well. And this is going to be the hair color. Now, easy enough. Max hair, black. Black as the deepest night. But I kind of want to change this gradient color. What the gradient color on the default one. You know, you can do your own gradient later on, but I just kind of want to fix it for now. Because I do notice that sometimes if you have a bluer color with the default hair texture, since it's red, it just doesn't really look as nice. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do the same thing I did with the eyes. Hue, saturation, value. I'm just going to change this hue to like a bluer color. Kind of like that. Wait a minute. Alright. Okay. Kind of like that. Yeah. Looks about right to me. To me, at least. I did not create this character. This is not my character. This is not my child. I'm gonna go here. I'm also... Wait. I'm not gonna go here yet. I'm gonna duplicate this. This is going to be for the spots. So for the spots, it's gonna be the thickness texture. However, if you do another mix and then you put it the same way, goated character, that's what I'm saying, bro, deadass. If you put it the same way as the other one, it's kind of not gonna look right. What I do for this is I either invert the texture itself, or I plug this into the first one and then this goes here. That's not even how it does it. Okay. I'm doing it wrong. But that was a test to see if y'all were paying attention, which you were. This doesn't go here. This does not go in the color at all. What am I talking about? This goes into the factor. Now, looks the exact same, okay? Whoa, oh my god. So, this is gonna go here. You could also just invert it by using an invert node, but I don't really do that. On top of that, I just don't really like how intense that looks. So I'm also gonna go here. I'm gonna do... So you could do a color ramp. You could do a color ramp. But I just kind of do a brightness contrast node. Maybe even a color ramp could look better. I'm gonna turn this ambience down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I kind of do brightness contrast, and then I'll turn it down. Wait, no, I won't. I'll turn the contrast up. It kind of looks a little bit better. Spots are okay. Yeah, nicer. All right. Let's do this. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Why do I have 8 viewers? Who's watching this? Thank you. Shit. That looks really nice. Okay. I think I'm gonna do... I can't remember what kind of color it is. Kind of like this? Like this, right? A little bit... bluish purple. Kind of like that, I think. I could also look at the many references that I have lying on my phone. Let's see. Oh, oomph. Okay, I think I got it kind of right. A little bit. Not really. Not really right. It's kind of more desaturated. But not too bright. I guess maybe a little bit. I'll turn the saturation a little bit down. There we go. Okay. I think that's about right. So, yeah. If you invert the, like the, I guess, sequence of the thickness, it's actually the texture for the spots. Now, like I said, alternatively, you could literally do this. You could have it here instead, and then just take the texture, do an invert color, bam, you get the same effect essentially. But honest to God, like anything else in Blender, it's kind of whatever works for you, I'd say. So you have the spots, you have the roughness. Now, basically, the thickness, I guess, yeah, subsurface, that's the actual word for it. Shows how much I know. It's just gonna be the same as the skins, but I don't think for the black hair you really need that. I guess you could also do this. You could just kind of put color for the spots in there. And then just, yeah, have it like that. And then do the same thing, like invert that. So the spots are kind of the see-through thing. I don't know. It's just a lot of... It's a lot of, like, experimenting. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna invert it. This is gonna go into weight. And you know what? Let's try it. Let's try it with the scenery. Kind of, yeah. Works. Dude, I think it actually... Eevee does not work with HDRIs. Give me a moment. Don't look at what I'm doing right now, because I don't really know how to teach this. Download the sky maps from the game, and then import them, but you kind of have to do a little fucking around in order to make it work. I don't know what I have. What is this? And even then, like, some of the skyboxes just look really, really strange with the, Look, I'll use this one. You have to do it in non-color or else it's gonna look really weird. Like, look, this is non-color, this is sRGB. That is insanity. I guess linear would also look kind of nice. But I just do non-color because that's what I'm familiar with. Now for the sun, I guess, yeah, sure. I'll go into my sun settings. Why not? We're live today. We're happy. All right. So what I do for my sun is I'll do like 12, but I'll also put it at like a more yellowy color because the sun is not just pure white. I'll also do this angle at like 12. So you can see it already kind of looks a little bit better. And then I might do 70 for the angle, just so it's pointing downward. And then I might also do this at 45. Maybe 25. My daughter under a beautiful blue sky, bro. You know it. You know it. This actually kind of cooks so far. Except maybe the intensity of the sun. I'll probably turn that down to like 10. Maybe 7. Also might do 7. 7 does look nice. And honestly, pale character, I might just go SR0 non-color. Which it is. Okay. I'll make that a more intense red then. That's not working. Alright. We'll go with it. Fuck it, we ball. Alright. So that's just about it for the hair, but I'd like to do something extra. I like to do very extra detail that I do for some hair. So I do take a look at my bestie's art. I love the way they draw Max sometimes. Like, I know especially in the older art, because look, I've been following Bestie forever, okay? Forever. It's been like 2 years. I seen that special effect on Max hair. That like, oh, that gradient lighting. I need to do it. Which, and you know what? Today's your lucky day, because I do it all the time. I did it even on Boopie's hair. I do it on my old Sona's hair, which I actually made a salmonid Sona, but I don't think I posted them yet. So, kind of a little extra thing I do for some hair. And it's actually what they do on the idol's hair. They do the highlight texture. So, let me grab one of those. I think I'll use the Final Fest one. What is it? Yes, it's this one. Look at this. So this is the highlight texture. Now I forgot exactly how to do it. I think you get the normal map and it's gonna be transform camera. I think there's mapping involved. No, not map range. Oops. Actually, oh. No, wait, that kind of looks cool. What the hell? Okay. Did that wrong. This is supposed to be an alternate one. So, I'm also going to plug this in here. This is going to go into mapping texture. The values are either 0.3 or 0.5, which... I think it's 0.5. I want to say... I always think it's 0.3 because that's what you have to do for eyeballs in order to get that. I just forgot! Oh, this is why I don't make tutorials, because I just forgot what I had to do for the eyeballs. The eyeballs are textured, but you can't move them! Jeez! Okay, I'll get right there. I'll be right back to that. This is why I deadass don't make tutorials. Look, look, look. Everyone be asking me to make tutorials. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. Okay. So this is all fine. I might do this as a non-color. But I'm going to do one more mixed color. And then this is going to be here. Bro, you see that shit? You see that shit, Applejack? Oh, mom. Okay. So it doesn't actually look right on it so far. Oh, I can't remember exactly what I do. There is a texture I use for the map. I think I use the roughness. I literally use the roughness. Okay. So invert color, it's gonna be the roughness. This is gonna go into the factor right here. It's not gonna affect that too much. I could also do brightness and contrast just to kind of, hold on, let's see. I could do brightness contrast just in order to make it a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Okay. And then this, I think I might just make it an overlay or, god damn, that looks so good. What the fuck? Shit, dude. Damn, okay, wait. Stop! That looks so good. Oh my god, she's eating over here. Absolutely eating. Can I do soft light? Will soft light look good? Kind of, yeah. What the fuck? I do this all the time, but I didn't think it actually looked good. Okay. Well, that's it. That's what I do for the hair. I could make it a little more visible, but I'll do that for now. It's a really subtle effect, but it's on the spots and it looks so damn good. I do that for like so many characters, bro. I think I did it for my boyfriend Sona once, which I don't think he took that idea from me, but what can you do? You cannot win them all. This looks so delicious though. Looks like taffy oil spill. Okay. One day I'll probably teach how to do face sculpting, because this girl does not look like good. Like, bro, Bestie has the best art ever. Lilo has the best art ever. Makes their characters exactly delicious, like a taffy oil spill. Why am I going with that? Okay. I could also try to sculpt this hair a little bit. Jeez, give her some volume over here. God, okay. I'll do that real quick. Oh, the eyebrows! Oh my god. So, this is what I do for... Oops. Oopsies! Okay. Did I delete everything yet? Did I make it look better? I did. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna do... Does this hair still look good? Kind of does. That's kind of why I don't like doing the merge thing, because it just kind of makes some things look so weird. I'll give her a little bit of volume. But I don't do that. I do it in sculpt mode. Sculpt mode just gives me such a better way to visualize it. I don't know. Just me though. And I use a huge ass brush. Delicious scalp. Delicious scalp. Oh my god. It's kind of like out here. The bangs kind of tuck in too. So I'll make it look like she has a giant forehead. Yeah, sometimes merge gets rid of... Literally does. Oh, it gets so stinky. I'll push the bangs out just like that. See, bro, look at that. Like, why does the banger haircut just lack so much, like, I don't know. It kind of makes him look like a weird head. It gives the weird head vibes. I don't think the bangs are that tall either. Are the bangs that long on Mac? Are they? Oh no! Whoops! Okay, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's serviceable. Serviceable for now. As long as it's not like... What did it look like before? It kind of looked good, but... No, kind of like that. There we go. Okay. Now... I'll fix a problem I did before. I didn't do the eyes. So, for the eyes, it's actually really simple to make them move. All you really need to do is have... So all that. It's gonna be mapping. Now an easy way to make it, I don't know, a little bit more easy. It's gonna, I don't know all the node wrangler things. Everyone uses node wrangler except for me. So I don't really know much about that. I don't really know the commands. But it's gonna be shift, right click, draw a line over that, and then you'll easily be able to do that. So you don't have to individually connect them all together. But for this part, it's gonna be the mapping node. You're gonna connect it to a texture coordinate. UV for the projection. I think that's the word, projection method. And then location is gonna be down here. You're gonna do a math node. I don't know, just do add for now, but it's actually gonna be multiply. And then there's just gonna be negative out. So negative 0.3. This is what I was talking about earlier. It's like, do I do that? I think it's actually the bottom ones. I think it's the bottom ones. I can't remember if it's the bottom or the top. It's just gonna plug into a normal. So you can move the eyes all around. Now, if you want to move the eyes independently, you're kind of just gonna have to make another texture for one eye, the other eye, blah blah blah. But this is basically, and it actually bounces on that thing. Which that's actually what I use for everything. It's really nice, pretty nice. Move around the eyes. You can actually keyframe it too. So you have it here. Bam. I don't know. I'd probably have to do a whole other tutorial on like animation, but the problem is I physically do not know how to animate. I just know like the meta stuff. Okay, I'm not drunk anymore. It tastes like cough syrup, but like lemonade cough syrup. Okay, so what do we have? Hair, eyelids, face, body. Let's do the shirt. Actually, hold on. We need to finish up the body. Duh. So for the body, let's go back to alpha masks. Alpha masks are a beautiful thing, a wonderful thing, and they're actually a part of the model. So the model's resource is... Hello? Oh, yes! Hold on just a sec. I'm back. Okay. So it's kind of like, how do I describe it? It kind of tells the program, you plug it into the alpha mask, already did that look with this bra. So you kind of do it the same way, do the greater than, that kind of gives it the sharp edges. And I'm just going to do it for the pants. I'm going to do it for the pants and the shirt just to remove the risk of all that clipping. So I'll do the sweater first. I think this one. I don't know the exact mask for this sweater. We'll see. Okay, so that works. So it just hides everything without you having to destroy the model, which that's actually what I did too, is I would destroy the model. I just like chop it up, bruh. Awful. Okay. So I have that, and then if you want to do it for the pants too, it's gonna be the same way, except you put this, you do the pants model, and then you mix it. Just same way as anything else. Mix color, put it there, and then you multiply. But you can do sRGB, whatever you want. I won't do for the shoes for now, but you just see how much of a difference that makes. How much of a difference that makes. You just have the whole body all to yourself. Like that. Perfection. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't got time. Obviously. I literally had to leave for 2 seconds. But that's part 1. I'll show the rest. I don't know. Look, if you see me streaming, that means I'm doing part 2. So I'll see you around. Bye-bye.